Okay, welcome to video 5 of the Lumion course. What I want to do with the next videos is talk about the Lumion interface and then how Lumion uses your computer to store files, etc. So if I right click, I can look around with my camera. If I scroll, I will go forward, and that's how I do most of my navigating. If I hold shift, I'll scroll faster. And if I hold shift and the space bar, I'll scroll even faster, which is helpful. Scroll out to see large scenes. There are hints and helps right here about what certain keys do. So take a look at these. Now we'll talk about how this interface is organized. We have these main 4 tabs right here in the editor mode. I guess I should talk about this. We have a few different modes here. This is the build mode that we're in. There's also the photo mode. This is where you store your camera shots and apply atmospheric settings to them. And then there's the movie editor. We can also do 360 panoramas, and then we can save or create a new one or load a file in the save mode. If we go to settings, we can change some settings. I'll talk about that in a different video. Let's go back to build mode and talk about these 4 settings. I just noticed I didn't tell you about panning. So if you hold down the scroll wheel, you can pan your view. Also, if you want to orbit around something, you would need to click it and hold down O and the right mouse button, and you can orbit. Okay. So we have our content library, our material editor, landscape editor, and our weather editor. So let's start with our content library. So this is broken into different categories, and we have libraries of models in each of these categories. So if we want to place some foliage, we go to our nature category and click on the place tab, and that'll bring up our library. Now, this nature tab is again subcategorized into different types of nature items. And each one of the libraries are subdivided like that. So if we go to the nature tab, actually I have these trees right here, fine detail nature. So I will demonstrate what these other buttons do with the fine detail nature. So this cursor is our select tool, so we can individually select them. You can also press Control and box select. But notice I'm not selecting everything. I'm only selecting models that are in this fine detail